Look, of course, the Anakin's already is weaseled his way over there. Yeah, get your ass down. Anyway, fuck it. Well,
Oh, Ryan froze.
oh, okay. Well, for those listening, I previewed. I'm drinking a little bit of McKenna bourbon. McKenna bourbon. I tried it. It's new. It was a $60 bottle, $70 or whatever. It's actually not
Oh,
bad. Pretty smooth. Oh, so apparently we're in a wind tunnel. But anyway, you know, say, um,
yeah. I mean, Ryan's wind tunnel is louder than anything else I can hear.
before we get to the Mother Nature topic of the episode, but the McKenna 10-year aged 100 proof. It's pretty smooth actually. I like it. I'll give it oh, like what I was gonna do? I'm gonna do like what's that dude that does the pizza, the one bite thing or whatever? What's his name?
The what?
That pizza
All I
dude,
can hear is Ryan shuffling.
that Dave Portnoy or whatever. For the love of God, we're live on YouTube. Jesus, what are you doing? It sounds like a fucking bunch of a live circus over there. For Christ's sake,
I know, dude. Are you
Jesus Christ!
hiding in a bag of leaves? What are you doing?
Look, that's a. I'm like, what is happening? This motherfucker, get your fucking. Anyway, by Ryan's fucking rummaging through the fucking sheds to put something on the goddamn what's that storage wars? Jesus. Anyway, I'm drinking a McKenna 10 aged. Actually, that Ryan, that Widow Jane, that 10-year one there, geez, that's a pricey bottle.
So what were you saying? You were gonna rate them or something and give it
Oh,
stars or
yeah.
something?
So like that Dave Portnoy, he does that one bite pizza, and he goes places and gets pizza and like makes like you know, do you see me on there? Huh? Oh, okay. But he does one bite reviews on pizza and shit, and he
No,
like
yeah.
it's all on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. But I'm gonna do I think a rate of bourbon, one sip, McKenna 10-year age to 100 proof bourbon. Mm, mm. Smooth yet, but I don't know what that flavor is. I don't know what I would call it. Um, mm, I don't know. It's coming to me. I feel like it's more amber, like a cherryish, smooth rose flavor. Mm. But for those, if you wondering, I got a after a couple of drinks shot glass also. For the you see that that's pretty nice, right? No.
Yeah,
So
cool.
now I just got to get find those. So I put it on the back of my Cubs shot glass. Now because the color.
Wait,
Hmm,
is it a sticker?
what is that called? What is it
Silk
called?
screen?
It's a transfer.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I'm gonna start getting so I got a bunch of shot glasses off of Amazon. Those bastards went out. One anyway. So for some of those who are listening live, this is after a couple drinks podcast. One of the co-hosts on there is going through a goddamn Bermuda Triangle to get onto the fucking pod. But anyway, I got a bunch of fucking small shot glasses. I got a bunch of small shot glasses. I'm gonna put your care package together, Ryan, and I ought to fucking spit in it. Jesus Christ. You know what? Anyway, this is fucking pre-production shit. Your ass. Get the fucking. It's live. We're live on YouTube. Yeah, I bet you can't. Anyway, so I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'm sure you can.
We can.
Oh, I would fucking strangle you on live television if I could.
Did you really have a whole carton of Winston cigarettes? Was that what you were trying to show us?
Oh, Winston's. Oh, you. What is what you? What about the Winstons? Didn't you a Marlboro guy or whatever? Oh, I thought you were a Marlboro guy or Marlboro or whatever they call it. Hmm. Anyway, so while we're on it, I'm gonna give my shout outs for my advertisement for it's actually last time I didn't say it, so it's two chicks, the number two, CHIX76 at gmail.com. If you want to purchase any of my after a couple of drinks paraphernalia, or well, not paraphernalia, but merchandise. Use paraphernalia. Uh,
Swag.
Oh, you know what? I should start printing bongs with that on there. The bong emblem, put that on there. That's a good idea, right? No? Yeah, well, you know. Anyway, but so we're gonna move on and go into what we're happening. The world's on. The Mother Nature has reared her ugly head, as they say.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm Mother Nature all across the southeastern of, well, I guess the southeast of the country. Alabama, Mississippi, New Orleans, Florida is record snowfall. Snowbageddon. Snowbageddon. I'm,
Hey, places opened up today finally.
oh, did they?
Yep.
I see
I
Ben.
ten I-10 opened yesterday finally.
Hmm. Well, so Tyrese, this guy I know, he said 95 or something over in Alabama was closed down or something too. Yeah. I just look for
Yeah,
America.
they
Look,
didn't get hardly shit over that way though.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, I mean Milton, which is like 25 miles from here, set the Florida record, of course, but we had the same they did. But I mean, basically more snow in one day than Florida's had in 100 since they've ever kept the records combined. Yeah, officially was 9 inches.
Mm, mm. New
Yeah,
Orleans
well,
got the most snowfall they ever had in the last 100 years.
well, that's what we got the most snowfall in one day, as much as we've had combined in 150 years.
I like the beach view of the snow like up to the beach. It was
Yeah.
nice. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't send you the video of the guy snow skiing all over the beach
Yeah,
with
no,
his
yeah, I
pole.
saw that.
Oh, you
It's just,
saw it?
hmm I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
God,
pretty
look,
funny.
you know what? This is will tell you something, America. Everybody's glad that I won't even get into my political topics with that fucking bastard Trump. I got to be careful what I say about him. He's not. He doesn't like being called the orange guy anymore. He no. He wants more cachet to his name, is what I've heard. But the world's going to hell in a handbasket, and that shows that the country is on fire. It's on fire on one side of the country, and it's ice froze on the other side. What's happening? Oh, yeah, that's good. Whoa, I like it. The segue. Ryan's actually contributing for once to this fucking pod, other than making noise in the background.
Yeah, Ryan, did you read that article where the what representative or whatever introduced the bill to allow up to three presidential terms?
Oh
But
God, yeah.
oh, it was funny because the way they worded it was like, yeah, we're gonna try to pass, where you can have three presidential terms now, because of course the 22nd Amendment after who was it, FDR, limited it to two, but it's not just three, it's only three and one 2 year non-consecutive one. So like, no, no, no. All of the other presidents, say George Bush, Obama, they've done two, but they're not eligible for a third because they already had two consecutively.
Yep, I
I
know. I was like, look at this shit. I was like, you bastard.
was
What kind
like,
of shit is that?
wow. Yeah, they can't
Let me
do
tell
it.
you this though. I'm with Trump. I'm looking forward to him taking over the Panama Canal.
I actually read about the who was it, the prime minister of Denmark or whatever was like, yeah, it wasn't a nice call. He really wants Greenland over there. He wasn't fucking around. He was. I was like, damn, what? Okay.
For those who are watching and listening, I don't. You might think I wouldn't like Trump, but I like his tactics. He's just I'm. That's who I. He's reincarnated in my spirit. He's my spirit animal, the hyena. If you haven't listened to Pros Pods, um,
That's the
you know what I'm saying?
hyena.
Use just fucking is a fucking bastard, But like I say, I feel like he's cause of the global warming. They're trying to make us, look, fires in California, ice in Florida. I mean, what do
Well,
you
Gaddis,
say?
you wanted their wish. There was videos and pictures of people being put on airplanes and shipped the fuck out already.
I told you. I love it. I love it. I don't. I mean,
Mine only shows you at zero.
right. And well, so just for those listening, it's a live.
Oh,
It's a live
Jesus,
broadcast.
Ryan.
It's a live broadcast, as I say, that people can watch this over. And you know what? You should be thanking me, Ryan, for the rest of your life. Your kids will be able to see you on a live podcast, and even when we're dead and gone, this will be on the internet. Nobody can take this away from us. So embrace it for a change. It's fine. Well, you don't need to announce it. Text us then. Use your technology. People are already saying they're like, you guys are like fucking old men in a cave. I was like, what? What the fuck does that mean? I actually got into it with an employee. Hold on, and actually, this is my mid rant. So I almost got in trouble at the job because I cussed this dude out because I work at Costco in the meat department, and for some of those who might know, can relate. I sprayed and sprayed and rinsed the room, and there was water on the floor. There was a guy who came into the room out of nowhere, this cocksucker named Frank, and I don't care if they hear it. I signed an NDA that I shouldn't be even talking about it at Costco. You bastards. But anyway, I don't care about that NDA. Fuck you and that NDA. And this may should be maybe edited, but I didn't even edit it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? This is my rant. This motherfucker was in the way. He wouldn't get out of the way. I asked him politely the first time. I said, "Can you get out of the way so I can squeeze you?" Well, I'm doing my job. You ain't even in the meat department. Well, I'm doing my job. I'm not moving. If you want me to help you squeegee, I'll squeegee the side. Well, get the fucking squeegee and start doing it. Why you didn't do it already? You bastard. And he
He's
was like,
doing his
"Oh,
job, but he's in the meat department. What was he doing?
he's supposed to be driving the forklift out on the floor. He's night merch. Night merchandise for those, it's a nickname, night merch, but night merchandise. He's supposed to be stocking the shelves. But they put him in there with me because nobody likes him and I can tolerate these assholes. But I can't, but mind you, 2 weeks in advance, I've been texting a significant other, a partner, as they say, I guess now, which is abandoned. I can't call them a partner. It's a she instead of a them. I don't want, oh, her name is Tara for those who want to be exposed. What are you trying to expose me? Right. Anyway, I'm going on with my story. God damn it. Now, Frank, exactly. This bastard wouldn't get out of the way. He told me no, he wouldn't move. I said, if you don't get the fuck out of the way. So now, disclosure, he went into the office and told them I threatened him. And I was like, what? I didn't threaten him. I just cussed his ass out. I told him to shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of my face, or I was going to beat his ass. And they were like, oh, well, Gaddis, thank you for your honesty. I didn't tell the beat the ass part. I'm just saying that now, so maybe it'll incriminate me. But anyway, they'll never hear this pod, so I'm going to say it. I didn't threaten that fucking cocksucker, that bastard. But anyway, he went in the office and told on me, and guess what? They suspended him for 3 days because he's gotten into it with every employee there, and they're like, oh no, Gaddis would never threaten anybody. I'm like, oh, you don't know me at all. I love it. You know,
Nice.
they're like, because you're a good worker and everything. He's short white dude. He's a he's a short white dude, stocky. He's picture Chris Toes with hair.
I mean, is he about that age or?
Yeah, he's like about 5 years younger than us. He tried to think he was going to intimidate me because he cussed this one dude out in the cooler, and he thought that I was going to be the one. You ran into the wrong motherfucker, and I knew he was going to push my buttons. I was been texting people. I've been telling my I guess my work wife Dina, according to somebody else who's sitting in there laid up with my damn dog. But I told her about it, and they were like, "Oh, Gaddis, be cool. Don't let him get to you." And he finally got to me, and I don't care. I was an angry black man, and that's the point of this. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, Frank. And if you ever listen to this pod, fuck you again. You bastard. I wish I knew your last name. I'd splash it over this place. I signed the NDA, and I'm not even supposed to be talking about it, but fuck Costco too. Well, not really, because you pay me well. But anyway, it's a business decision.
So how did we get to this? I thought you were talking about I totally forgot. Oh, old men in a cave or something. I thought it was the old men in the cave thing.
Fuck you, Frank. I don't give a fuck. You bastard. You tried to fucking rat on me, you snitch. And then it turned out to backfire on you, and that's what you get. America, this will teach you a lesson. Stop fucking telling on people. Do your goddamn job and stop being fucking bitches, you soft motherfuckers. Now, on to
all right. So that was all started because the people at Costco said your podcast was old men in a cave, or
no? Well, that was somebody else, but they didn't say it. I don't tell them about that because I talk about a lot of them on here, so I don't want them to know. Just because, actually, one dude listens, and he was a transgender, but now he's classified as a male. He's now because Trump said there's only male and female now. So now he's got to pick a side, and since he was born with a dick, he's a male.
Jesus.
He doesn't want the operation. Anyway, he might listen to this because he actually is one of my listeners. Like, you don't want to talk about those moo-moos. Water bison.
Water bison.
They're grazing somewhere. They're probably grazing. They've probably found food in this frost, in this snow again, that they can find. Anyway, did you? I was promoting myself on YouTube saying I was getting drunk, and I've actually had a few drinks of this. That McKenna is actually pretty. It's 100 proof. I should have passed up, and I actually got some of that Himadora, and I mixed it with that Eagle Rare Corazon tequila. I've been on a bender since 10 o'clock. Oh yeah, this is McKenna. Yep. So for those who follow, oh wait, somebody texted me. But anyway, I want to go ahead and before I get too off the bender here.
Chug. Oh.
Damn it. Oh. Actually, it's pretty good. Guess what? Did I tell you this? No, hold on. I know I'd be everywhere. Huh? Whoops, the wrong one. There it is. So check this out. That guy, the Pakistani mafia guy, I'm gonna make a segment exclusively about him. That's what we're gonna do. The Pakistani mafia guy, Ryan knows him as well, Travis. That area over there. Look, Ryan, they're getting Blanton's fucking next week and Eagle Rare and another well or something and another bottle that's like $7,000. They were telling me. Now bourbon. They said, look, this is what the guy told me. I saw him at Costco by pure fluke. I was going out on my break to talk to my significant other, my partner. Well, not at the time. Well, who knows? It's a partner type deal. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? And I saw him and he was like, hey, you work here at Costco? And I'm like, yeah, man, I work here. He's like, oh, so I'm going to maybe talk to him about getting on my Costco card for a trade of some bourbon for
Mm.
those, but he told me he gets a truck once a month that has special bourbon that it goes through the country and he gets lucky to get it off of there. So maybe I shouldn't be saying this on YouTube. Maybe I'm not editing it out, but fuck y'all. I got a guy, inside guy, who can give me some good bourbon. And he told me this is what he said. He said, you got to keep it on the low. I told you, I finally gave him my phone number to his
Good
wife,
job.
and maybe,
Good job.
yeah, well, I'm not editing it. His wife is actually pretty decent looking for a Pakistani. And my my I- my hands
Yeah.
my fucking handsomeness. That's why you look too good in the camera. You blur out because you're so good looking. Anyway, you know, that's true though. They say if you're too good looking, the world doesn't want to see you because they can't look you in the face because you're so hot. But back to my Pakistani mafia. He's got me inside thing. I gave him both my numbers, or well, a number here and then just a random number in case they call my mom by accident, and I let her know I need it. So they
Hmm?
told me there's a pipeline that they got going that they'll work it out once a month. They get the handle on all the Wellers, Blantons, Eagle Rare, all the Buffalo Trace Distillery liquor, and they told me if anything that you can think of,
Hmm.
anything you can think of, let me know. And they were like, they'll get it. I'm like, well, how do you do this? They said, have you seen the movie Goodfellas? I was like, yeah. Remember when they were moving the mink coats in? And I was like, oh, really? Ooh, so you killed somebody too. I like it. So I should maybe perhaps get a list together of people I want dead. Also,
Has anybody seen that? I think it's on must be on Netflix or Prime. I don't know. It's called The Sticky.
mm-mm.
It's about the maple syrup heist. You just reminded me. I just finished it last night. It's mildly funny. No, it's like probably 6 or 8 episodes, like half-hour episodes, where these idiots fucking try to steal, like, because I mean maple syrup's like worth, $2,000 or $3,000 a barrel,
Oh, really?
and there there was this warehouse where they had like a conglomerate of it. So there it was. This one security guard was like, "Yeah, man, I'm the only security guard. There's no cameras, nothing, and there's $150 million worth in there,
Oh, the
So
Lufthansa heist.
yeah, it's hilarious. But you just reminded me of that for some reason, just
Mm.
because it was, it's a comedy, so they're bumbling idiots.
Oh,
But
what was that? Not Snatch. Oh, yeah, it was Snatch with the black dude, the fat black dude, and, and fucking dude, the dog swallowed the diamond. Well, you look, like I said, a Pakistani mafia. I love you as long as you keep getting bourbon, and it's good bourbon. They're in that store, Travis. They have more bourbon than the whole central Champaign County combined of every liquor store.
hmm,
And I'm telling you, right.
yeah.
Well, by quality. Look, Travis, I'm telling you, if you walked in there, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? You might get robbed and you can get some chicken. Like I said before in the last pod. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I'd like a bottle of Weller's, a 9 piece, and some
Yeah.
C4.
Yeah. I'm telling you. And they're like, well, hold on for the C4. You got to come in the back. You be like, that's how they are, dude. I'm telling you. Yes, that's what they said. Literally, that's yeah. I was like, oh, uh-oh. And so I kept the car running for a reason. I was like, in case I got to get out of here in a hurry. I've never seen they keep they keep liters of Buffalo Trace there by the 20 bottles. Easily. 20 bottles for like $25 for a liter. I'm like, what? Like, and so she's like, ooh. They're like, why don't you try this? Oh, you want to try this one? And they've already sold me two. They got a Sincoro bottle there. That they got that black bottle, Ryan. No, well, she told me it's well over 300 bucks. She said, so go to your bank account and come back. I was like, oh, hmm. I was like, all right, well, maybe for a New Year's Eve.
Are
She's
they
like,
cash only or something?
no, no, these motherfuckers.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Look, I'm telling you, Travis, if you went there, you'd be like, oh, you'd reminisce back to our old school days of debauchery. Because I'm telling you, I feel almost like I feel like somebody's gonna come in and raid the place any day I'm in there. That's how fucking much liquor they have there. That their liquor selection alone is worth more than the fucking land. Easily.
Wow.
That plot of land ain't worth fucking $10,000. They got a fucking $200,000 liquor selection.
Hmm.
I wouldn't pay $1 for that property. It's the worst property in town. I'm sorry, because you live over there. I'm sorry. Yeah, but she's like 3 blocks away, so it's not that bad. I'm sorry. It's a decent area for those non-whites.
Right.
I'm sorry. I forgot. It's not that bad of an area. I actually vacation there in the summers.
Wow.
We're moving on to another topic, which I love the most about my debauchery. And for those who follow me, I watch the ID channel frequently. But there's a man who's currently getting out of prison for being a notorious rapist. I love the article because I'm sorry. Look, when you have a nickname bolder than most in quotation marks, I feel like that alone you deserve a round of applause because I don't know how you've and they're letting him out of prison for mind you. Applause for America. Once again, America has let us down, and we've. What do you mean? Where is it happening? Oh, well, so California, I believe, right?
Say it has to be California.
Mm-hmm. So, both. Yeah, well, for those who are listening, bolder than most is his nickname. He's a serial attacker released into the community despite opposition from victims. So a serial rapist nicknamed himself bolder than most for his brash approach has been released from prison and gone into an outpatient program despite opposition from surviving victims. Every time I read this, I can't help but laugh. I'm sorry, it's not bad. It's in bad taste. But oh well. His name is Alvin Ray Quarles. He broke into homes and motel rooms in California between 1987 and 1988 and would often force husbands and boyfriends to watch as he sexually assaulted their partners. According to court documents obtained by Fox News Digital, in several cases, he ordered and terrified couples to carry out sex acts as he watched, threatening to rape the female party, and doing so when the man could not perform under duress. I love it.
Yikes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He had to take over. It's like the commercial. Tag the husband in. You know what I'm saying? He can't perform. Well, so I'll just rape you instead. Your husband had the opportunity, so I'll take advantage of you. It's not funny, but America, we need to be aware of this. It's funny to me. Anyway, Quarles, now who is 62 years old, was sentenced to 50 years in state prison after pleading guilty to 4 counts of forcible rape in 1989. Authorities believe he assaulted more than a dozen women during that period, documents show. After serving 25 years in state prison, according to NBC San Diego, Quarles spent a decade undergoing a sex offender treatment program at Coalinga State Hospital, whichever. I don't know, whichever. Any hospital, they should have just shot him. I don't know where he's anywhere. But anyway, on Tuesday, the San Diego Sheriff's Office announced that Quarles will be freed under a conditional release program for sexually violent predators diagnosed with a mental disorder that makes them likely to reoffend. As we say, they're likely to reoffend, and they're releasing him. If people are hearing that, it baffles me.
Yeah, I was like, is this a typo? What the fuck? Yeah. I mean, they have a program for violent, likely reoffenders to release. I don't understand this.
They're letting him out into the wild.
That's what I was like, did they forget the non part or something? Or non-violent or not likely? Or
Yeah.
what the hell?
Well, he was diagnosed with sexual sadism disorder, voyeuristic disorder, and antisocial personality disorder, which I've never heard of any of those three things until I read this article. Sadism? What is that?
It basically means
What is that like when you bite the chick's ass and she told you she don't want it?
you get pleasure from others' pain, basically.
Oh, pleasure from others' pain. Oh, I might. Ooh, that sounds kind of nice.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
Uh,
Uh,
okay.
what kind of pain? Like killing them? Oh, no, no,
Well,
no. I'm sorry.
anything, really. I
I
mean,
mean, like sadism. So okay, like if you bite them on the neck and like tear at their skin, there's right. So anyway, the 62-year-old who will um, register as a sex offender for the rest of his life, which I don't know what that means because he's clearly been in prison for that. So I don't know why you would let him out on those circumstances, but oh well. He'll be under around the clock supervision at a Liberty Healthcare facility in Campo. The department wrote, adding that or whatever. The district attorney's office said the safe task force we're not responsible. We're responsible for the selection of the location. Like I don't know what that meant. You're responsible for the selection of the location. You're letting him out of prison. He could have been in fucking the Bermuda Triangle, Antarctica, for Christ's sake. Put him there. And actually, this is going what Ryan's will feed into his damn bullshit. The culling of America. Kill him now and just put him out on the front line somewhere.
send them to Ukraine.
Oh yeah, there you go. They said this notification is not intended to induce fear. Rather, we believe that an informed community is a safer community because he intimidates, harass. Mm, mhm. Right, basically. But I don't understand why we do this in America. We've let the notorious, like he said, bolder than most, which I love the nickname, mind you. I just like how did you? I don't know who came up with that for him. I love it. Bolder than most. I mean, yes, you are bolder than most to rape women. I'm actually with him on the making them watch. Watch me rape your wife, you bastard. You should have locked the front door. You should have locked the front door. I'm driving away with your wife and you watch me because you couldn't perform under duress. You could perform, you bastard. Guess what? I'll take over from here.
I mean, how do you even do it? From everything I read, he just had a knife,
Yeah.
so he's taking over and like what? I mean, is he tying the other guy up while this happens, or just
No.
being like, just stand there and don't do anything, or
Yeah.
what?
Just watch
While
me.
I do what?
I
I
think
mean, he's in the motion here. What? I mean, my arms get tired after a few minutes. Jeez.
that's what I'm about to say. Look, that's what I'm about to say. Look, I'm like, damn, I don't even understand how these motherfuckers have the wherewithal. I'm like, you got that kind of energy? Jesus, what do you have a fucking in 1988? Did they even have 5 hour energy? Yeah, making them watch for hours. For the audience, he would make them watch for hours. I'm raping your wife for hours. Watch me. Look at me. Look me in the face while I fuck your wife. Uh, 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 uh. Give it
God
to me.
damn.
Give it. Give it to me. Give it to me. I love it. Look her in the eye while I'm fucking her. Look her. Look her to her. Oh, I'm serial killer. I'm sick in the head. I'm sorry. See, that's what happens after you have a couple of drinks.
Okay.
Uh, uh, no, I'm sorry, but anyway, for that dude, I Jesus Christ, how do you even get away
So
with this?
is he like at a halfway home and they have a
Yeah,
security guard?
24
Okay,
hour
so he's
surveillance.
not the only person that had the security guard is watching.
Right, 24-hour surveillance, GPS. He has a GPS on him at all times, inserted in him. I was like, oh, nice. Yeah, right. No ankle. They put it in under the skin. Yeah.
Oh wow, they should have chemically castrated his sorry ass.
I was like, how do you even,
Yeah, or with a butcher knife, either one.
I would have loved to perform the surgery too, for those listening.
One of those cleavers.
Be like, here, stand over there. Just, oh, where do you cut? Right here? Oh, ha! Chop it. Oh, oh, I caught it
I
with my
can see
hand.
Gaddis. We're gonna do it on three. One, whack.
Look, uh, I'll be like, are you okay? I don't care. Here, oh, these are your balls. Look, they're in my hand. You see that? Here. And I'd put them in his mouth and put duct tape over it. That any so we're going to move on to our sports topic after that. It's a perfect segue. So Illinois blew another game at home. These bastards. I'm sick of them.
Well, I told you Ivasic is the best player on the team. Basically, he is really the one they can't do without. Obviously,
This shooting, they're ridiculous. They shoot too many threes and they're terrible. They don't play any defense. For those Illini fans who are watching, it's ridiculous. Oh, we got another viewer out of nowhere. I wonder who this secret viewer is. I've been trying to find out, but we love you, the number two. I already know who
so
number one is, but
you
number
mean
two,
just a number popped up, or does it say somebody's like watching right now?
it says somebody's watching right now, but I don't know who that other
Okay.
person is.
Well, they just missed the best part.
Yeah, well, go back and watch if you are enjoying. Oh, they went away, whoever it was. But
Yeah.
you bastards. Anyway,
They were
ooh,
looking for that other show.
perhaps
Drinks with Friends or whatever the fuck it was called.
those bastards. They, you know what though? And on a quick thing too, before we get back to sports, I outlasted that. We're only one or more episode away from 50 episodes.
Wow.
Yeah, we've beaten the odds. They want to monetize me, but I need to get more viewers.
Yeah, we're averaging half a viewer per episode.
I mean, but you know what though? I've gotten so look, my YouTube analog, I'm up 583% from I've got 4 new subscribers since I changed but I do the teaser videos and I've gotten 4 new subscribers and 583 more total views and 4.4 more hours looked at just from
Oh,
doing that.
you need to do some of these shorts or something?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out. There's a way that they said you got to do it every day, all the time to get in the algorithm.
Hmm.
So maybe I think about I should light myself on fire on the internet next time. Will I get some?
Wow. I mean, okay. I
Or
thought the
some
plumbing thing was good enough, but geez, the sink swap would have been better than that. But
oh, there
okay.
it is. Their second person's back. Yay. Look, we love you, whoever number two is. Number two, we love you. You're actually number two? You cocksucker. I would fucking slap you in the face. Well, why do you fucking say it then? Get off of there, then, so we can have an actual number two then. Oh, you're just gonna listen to us in playback? You bastard. Because yeah, that's what she said. Your picture ain't viewing. It's because you don't know technology. Anyway, moving forward, back to Illini. They blew it. You cocksuckers. You blew it in Michigan State. The refs got involved, as is always. And then you
I
fucking
mean,
made.
they did look like the whole team was sick for sure. That's what it looked like, about a bunch of puke.
They had the fucking hantavirus, you bastards, influenza or whatever is going around here. You cocksuckers lost by 20 points at home to Maryland. What the hell is that shit?
I mean, when's the last time they lost two in a row, though? They don't usually lose two in a row. I mean, they've lost, what, three or four now, though?
Yeah, embarrassing. And then you motherfuckers shoot too goddamn much. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. If I had to bet on the shit, I'd be dead right now. And I'm gonna, another shout out to FanDuel. I actually won $75 on a parlay the other day. You know, I'm doing pretty good on my little parlays. I can't hit anything else in life, right? Well, well, I wasn't looking at her. Look, I, no, I was seeing Anakin's over there. He's laying down. It's no, I didn't mean it. No, okay, see. Well, that's how America is. How dare you put me in a shameless look? See, here come Anakin. Look, see, Anakin. Yeah, save me, buddy. There you
Buddy.
go. Here you go. Oh, Travis, how did you? I see your cat liked it in the harness in the snow.
No, he did not.
Oh, I saw he scurried off in a hurry. Like,
Yeah. I was like, fuck you, cats. You're never going to experience this again. You're going to try it, you know. And neither one of them, they just bolted back to the house, basically.
Mhm.
But
Yep.
he first, of course, hates the harness with a passion, though. So that didn't help. But
I was about to say, I see he didn't like that at all.
yeah, the one acts like his rear legs don't work if you put it on him. The orange one, he just like slinks around and, you know,
I saw
whatever.
he was in a hurry to get out of that snow though. That was rah! I was like, damn. Oh well.
Yeah.
But like I say, America, the world's going to hell in a handbasket. We've got cold where it's to be warm, fires
Yeah.
where it should be, I guess, hot, as they say. It's really hot in LA. I don't even know if them fires are out yet. Burn the whole place down. Who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, most of the snow is gone here. I mean, the roads are all dry now and shit. But
Oh,
I
for
mean,
real.
my yard still has some snow. The snowman's still there. It's still on the roof, still on my truck, you know.
Oh,
But
well,
like I
good.
said, pretty much everything was open by today, finally.
Oh,
But
good.
like, I mean, Becky didn't even have to work till today at 11, and they close at 2. I was like, why? Why even go? But
I
whatever.
mean, well, but at least y'all made it, survived. But my cousin in Atlanta said they didn't do nothing. It was snow down there. He was like, "Oh wow." And he was like, "Man, too bad you guys weren't here smoking. I'd have loved that." I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
reminiscing."
Antoine, or
Yeah, yep. That motherfucker was like, "Oh," he's like, "That'd have been a perfect time to be snowed in out here getting high all the time for a week straight." I was just like, "Oh, you've been off for a week?" He's like, "Yeah, we can't go anywhere."
hmm yeah, I was pissed, Ryan, because everybody else was off. But of course, I work at home, so I didn't. I didn't really get any time off. I was like, God damn it!
Oh, they didn't give you time off
Yeah, I
paid.
just cut and paste all day, Ryan.
I didn't think they didn't give you time off paid for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
No,
want
they
paid.
did not.
Matter of fact, this is why I want. This is what I told him about that dude Frank. I told him to suspend me. I told them to get me suspended like him so I could have the 3 days off. No, without pay. I don't care about without pay. I don't care about getting paid from that job. Fuck them. I'd just rather be off. They wouldn't even write me up for the shit. I'm like, well, what if by pure chance I did threaten him? And they're like, we don't believe you that you would threaten him, Gaddis. You don't even seem like that type. I was like,
We
damn,
know
you
you
don't.
too well, Gaddis. You wouldn't do
Yeah, I was like,
that.
damn, you don't even know me at all. You're gonna say something like that. I would have choked the life out of him. What are you talking about? I could have killed him with my bare hands if there wouldn't have been cameras. They're like, was it just you and him in there? And it was his word against yours. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, you're so truthful and honest, Gaddis. All the other times, why would you? We wouldn't believe that you would say something like that to Frank. I was like, really? And so now it gives me carte. So this is what I said to the lady. I said, well, if I would have threatened him, I'd have just walked out and never came back here because the threat would have been he would have been out in the parking lot, I'd have been dragging his face up and down the sidewalk, and they still suspended him. You know, what I'm saying? I was like, wow, really? I
That's
can't.
better.
Now I'm waiting for my next person to cuss out. I'm
I
zeroing
was,
in on somebody, and I'm gonna be like, well, I didn't do anything. So I wouldn't do that. They'd be like, "Well, that's like the second person you got into an altercation. How dare you?"
well, you did a lot better than Chris with when that dude threatened his kid or whatever the fuck,
Oh
and
yeah.
they all three of them got fired
I was like,
from a union job.
oh god. Well, some people don't. They have that one last hill to die on, I guess. Look, and I would hate to get fired from Costco because it's a good job. But I told him I said, and so the main manager was like, "Yeah, Gaddis." I told him he was like, "Man, I've known Gaddis for a year. He wouldn't dare threaten somebody." And I was like, "Really?" He's like,
Mm,
"I've never seen you even get mad at somebody." I was like, "Oh, hmm." I was like, "Yeah, you're right." I was like, "You know what? That dude was. I don't want him to lose his job over me cussing him out because you know what? He's actually mental. He talks to himself a lot, and so I feel like he might find me somewhere in life and try to kill me. So I'm on my guard right now for the next couple of weeks, and then
mm.
I feel like since he's so crazy, I gotta wait a couple more months to keep my eye on him. He's that kind of dude.
Mm.
Now I'm gonna stay a couple. I don't care, and you know that. And guess what? I was the first one. Fuck him and try something if you want to. You know how I am. If you want to pull it with me, try it, motherfucker. I don't. You're not as crazy as I am. I just ain't shown it.
He
Take
might
that.
break in your house and make you watch.
Uh, make me watch. You hear that? Make me watch. Look, I'll spare you. I'll spare you. Look, you know what? I'd actually fight for that because this person's too good to let that happen to in in the sexual way, not any other way. I'm, I'm sorry. Look, no, I'm just being.
Right?
Look, no, I'm saying it. I would save her life. I would make you watch. I would do everything I could. Don't watch us. Don't look
Don't
at us.
watch this.
Don't look at him in the face. Look at me. Look at.
Look at me. Pretend
Oh
it's me.
God.
Pretend it's me.
Oh, 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 Jesus. Oh, you know what though, Travis? I was actually in promoting positive marriage. I said since you and Becky are married, y'all have had the most successful relationship I've known out of all my friends. No offense, Ryan. You since
Wait,
you've been
I'm
divorced.
not. I'm not married, but
Right, that's what I'm saying. You're not married,
oh,
so I'm promoting non-marriage.
oh yeah, yeah, it works better.
See, you hear that?
Apparently,
Non-marriage works better. Ryan's been married twice and none of them been successful. I'm joking.
Jesus.
Look, the first wife, I love the second wife. The second, oh, Emily, the second wife is my favorite of the two.
Well, I
The
should
first
hope
wife,
so.
I can't. I look. Oh, you know what? Here's my last rant before I get in my joke of the day. I told you that fucking bitch said. Look, you know what, Travis? I told him you married her over my friendship. You bastard! I told you what it'd be like, and that's what you got. That's you see. The look. Whenever Nostradamus Gaddis, I predicted the shit, and it came to be fruition. That bitch Sarah, fuck her. She ain't nothing but a bitch, and her friend Ganit. Well, hopefully her house burned down and her dog. uh, I'm sorry, not the dog. We'll spare the dog, but the girl can go. I don't care.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But well, you know that bitch Ganit, she was a
Instant
bitch. I
replay.
can't. You know what? On my other rant, that bitch was sitting on the couch. When did Travis that day hurt her fucking friend over there? Those bastards. Wait, maybe that was another time when we were on acid. Oh, well, it's too late. The cat's out of the bag. But what day was the which I can't remember the group of girls that was on the couch. One time there was a bunch of us, we were fucked up, and then that was the Chris
That
time.
was Chris.
Yeah. What was the girl gonna eat when we were at the house on Crescent? It was her and another girl sitting on the couch, right? We were making fun of them. Oh yeah, that's Crescent. Yeah. Mhm.
Wasn't it Sarah and Ganit?
Oh, it was Serengit. It was Serengit. I thought it was a different girl. Was it? Oh, hmm.
I don't even remember
Well,
what they were talking about, but
yeah, it was ridiculous. They're fucking bitch. Who names their child Ganit? Anyway, it's a Jewish name. Hanukkah and Happy New Year for you bitches. Anyway, moving on to my joke of the day before we get out of here. So, two homeless men are devising a plan to get free drinks at a bar. The first one has an idea. We'll buy a hot dog and stick it down our pants, walk into the bar, get our drinks, drink, and when the bartender asks us for money, you pull down your pants and I suck on the hot dog and you put down there. He'll kick us out and we won't have to pay the bill. It's brilliant. The second man agrees, and they do this in the first bar where it works just as it planned. Then they hit up four more bars, and the first man says, "This is great, getting all these free drinks." The other man replies, "Yeah, especially because the hot dog fell out of the first bar."
nice.
Oh Jesus! Ooh, spicy. I like it. Well, no, I don't. Well, not for me, but for others. I hate for other people. Oh God. Oh,
Lord.
here we go. The doc told me that masturbating before sex often helped men last longer during the act. The man decided, what the hell, I'll try it. He spent the rest of the day thinking about where to do it before he got home to his wife. He couldn't do it in his office. He thought about the restroom, but that was too open. He considered an alley, but figured that was too unsafe. Finally, he realized there's a solution. On his way home, he pulled his truck over on the side of the highway. He got out and crawled underneath as it was like he was examining the truck. Satisfied with his privacy, he undid his pants and started to play with his unit. He closed his eyes and thought of his lover. As he grew closer to the big finish, he felt a quick tug at the bottom of his pants. Not wanting to lose his mental fantasy or his orgasm, he kept his eyes shut and replied, "What?" He heard the police say, "What's going on down there?" The man replied, "I'm checking out the real axle. It's busted." The cop replied, "Well, you might as well check your brakes too while you're down there because your truck rolled down the hill 5 minutes ago." Damn. He was pulling on a thing for 5 minutes? Yikes. Hmm. Well, sure he's a little sore by now. That wasn't that good. Let me get a good one here before we get out of here. Oh, Stan is in seconds away from receiving a vasectomy when his brother and sister-in-law barge in holding their newborn baby. "Stop! You can't do this!" exclaims the brother. "And why not?" asks Stan. "Don't you want to have a beautiful baby someday, like my wife and I have here?" Stan says nothing. The brother grows impatient. "Come on, Stan. I want a nephew." "Stan, make me an uncle." Stan can't take it anymore. He gives his sister-in-law an apologetic look and asks his brother, "You sure you want a nephew?" "Yes," the brother replies. "It will be my honor." Well, congratulations, you're holding him.
Mm, mm.
Well, and on that note, hopefully, everybody who voted for Trump, fuck you. And if not, don't come to my house. I love it. Yeah, fuck that bitch can eat.